I always tell myself that I'm going to record some at home, and then I never do. But they switched loads on me last minute here. I was about to head over to Springdale to pick up that load to go to 2 stops in Texas. Instead, they have me picking up one that's going up to Harrisonville, Missouri, to Walmart there, and then a Gas City, Indiana after that. They always schedule this one tight on the return load, so it's like hopefully they'll get me unloaded quickly in Harrisonville so that I can get most of the way up to Gas City, Indiana, so that I can turn around and do whatever the next load is. They haven't scheduled it for me yet, but I know it's going to be over there in Washington Courthouse, most likely, and it'll be like super quick after I turn around there. But it's time to hit the road again. I had a good home time. Took the girls to the Oklahoma-Arkansas State Fair in Fort Smith. We was there for like 3 hours, which is a long time for little 7-year-old legs. They were actually ready to leave, and said, let's go. Well, we offered ice cream, and they were like, yay, ice cream, let's go get ice cream. And never looked back. But we had a fun time. But it always kind of sucks to get back on the road. The younger of the twins, by a couple of hours, is sick today. She had a fever all day, so she wasn't feeling great. But they're pretty used to saying bye to me now. They don't get too upset now. They did there for a little while. They get upset, but now it's just like, oh no, don't take it to the truck, and they'll fine. No, they'll give me hugs and kisses and tell me bye. But yeah, it's time to hit the road. It's so funny when that older lady is working and she sees Diesel, she'll bring a whole box of treats out and she'll try to feed him the whole box. I have to stop her because she'll give him like 10 in a row. I said, well, if he eats much more, it'll make his stomach upset. She's like, oh. It's like, well, then you got one more. She's like, okay. And just that milk bone stuff can make him a little bit rumbly. But it's funny. I'll try to get it on video one of these nights. But it's always awkward to stop in the middle of things like, hey, can I record you doing this? But yeah, it's cute. She's like, I love you, Diesel. She's a sweet old lady.
show up on time at a Walmart. I always end up a little early. So I'm only like 7 minutes early, so they shouldn't hassle me here. But this place is a little bit more lenient than some of the other ones. But last time I showed up here, I had to wait in line for 45 minutes. You know, this time there's 2 guys ahead of me, so the line's super short. Nothing I can do about that. So I sat down at the truck stop for 45 minutes, watched every window I had, and went and got some lunch. But still here 10 minutes early. So we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Are you in 235?
Yes.
Belly down truck disconnected?
Yep.
All right. We will give you a call when your paperwork's ready. They don't start for another hour, so.
Thanks.
Yep.
On this side. Got 2 feet off the door. About another 1.5 feet. Oh, there you are. Have a good night, Lily. Old-timers have a little hard time seeing. You never know if you want to help those guys because they get real offended sometimes if you try to help them. he seemed happy to have a extra set of eyes. Just kind of reminds you, man, don't take that youth for granted. That dude's probably been driving for 30 years and he's having a real hard time with it because he just can't see as good as he used to. He was doing all right, he just didn't have any confidence in what he was saying. So I just told him, just keep coming straight back, you're good. He was just inching backwards, so I knew he wasn't confident. So try to do what you can out here. They got me unloaded pretty quickly. I'm going to try to get a couple hundred miles in towards Gas City, make that tomorrow's trip a little easier. It's 2:30 a.m. Delivers at 5 a.m. tomorrow, so I got to be there around 4. I lose an hour going east. I got to keep that in mind when I'm traveling, because you kind of get screwed up if you stop in Central Time. You got to deliver in Eastern Time. Get on down the road. I was gonna stop at that little truck parking area off I-70, but pulled in there and I just didn't trust that somebody else wasn't gonna pull in there and take the nose off of my truck, and they're trying to leave. They just had barely enough space for a truck to fit in there, and I had enough time to get down to this next place, and it's that time of morning where everyone else is leaving, so I knew there'd be parking here. I actually drove right past Kingdom City, which is where I'd intended to stop. They have like 3 or 4 truck stops there in Kingdom City, and that's where I aimed for, and I just drove right past it. It happens sometimes. You just get going down the road and forget to look at the exits. But once I was past it, I just come down to this new Love's here. Whew. We're running here getting some stuff to drink. I forgot to bring anything with me. So get that done and hit the sack. Roll out of here about 12 hours or so. Head up to Gas City.